Hey there, this video is for all those students that are not in my class. Hashtag second best class. Hashtag not as cool. All right, so if you are going to TinkerCAD.com, you're going to create an account there, and once you're there, it's going to make you do some tutorials and stuff, but if you click on this icon in the top left, it's going to take you to your home screen here. This is where all your different things that you create are going to be living. So we're going to say create a new design. And you are designing a little wheel for probably either a pulley or a Pinewood Derby car. So let's jump right in there. Notice the first thing I did is I said I want to view this just from the top here. So clicking right there. So this is like my 3D working environment. Now I'm looking straight down on it. Then also click that button right there. Switch to flat view. We want orthographic view, so make it flat. All right, so you're making a wheel. So we're going to pull out a circle, right? If you look at this from the side, it's a cylinder, right? So we're making something for the laser cutter. So this is going to be, it's only going to like the things that are touching that blue surface. So every once in a while, check and make sure whatever you're making needs to be touching that blue surface. So if I zoom in on that, I can see that this circle is not perfectly circle-like, right? It's not circular. I can turn up the number of sides here, so now it's looking more circular. That might be nice, especially if you're doing a little car. You want those wheels to be nice and round. All right, and if I click here, I can change the size of this right now. Right now I'm in millimeters. If you want to be in inches, you click right here, go to inches, update. Now we're in inches, right? So when I click there, now it's this size, right? So maybe I want my wheel to be 1 inch by 1 inch. Making sure those numbers are the same, because if they're different, you're going to get something that's not a circle. And then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to put a hole in the center there, doing the same thing, bringing out another circle and making sure it's a circle. I'm going to make this smaller. This needs to be in the center. I'm going to say mine's 1/8 of an inch or 0.125. You probably going to need to measure what nail you're going to be putting in here, or however you're going to attach that to make sure this is the right size. So again, I clicked cylinder. This is one's going to be a hole here, and I turned up the number of sides there in the same way as before. So we're doing the same thing, except for this is going to cut a hole in the center of our circle there. Next thing here, you are going to want to align this. So I have both things selected there. I dragged the box around there. Feel free to pause this video and repeat what I'm doing. And I just clicked those two things. So this one aligned it left to right, and this one here aligned it up and down vertically. And once I do that, I select them here. Got both things selected, hover up here. So I'm going to say group. That means it puts things together, groups things together here. And look at that, I got a wheel. Bingo, bango, I'm done. And if you want to do some more cool stuff, you can always like hollow out this wheel and make like little spokes on there, play around with this a little more. You want to get crazy with it. And like try and cut more notches in there so that your wheel is more, you'd have to do that several times, but more something like this, right? Or cut some holes in there, do whatever you want, have fun. Probably want to keep around though, so don't adjust this and change the size of things anymore. Once you're done, you are going to say export for laser cutting right there, bingo bango. That's going to save it there. If you're on a Chromebook, that's now in your Google Drive. And let's go over the laser cutter. You're going to log in to the laser cutter. That information should be in your classroom somewhere. Your teacher will show you. And then you're going to say upload. And you click on that file, find that file you just uploaded. And thinking. So here we are. This gives you an image of what's actually in the machine. So, squeeze that in there somewhere nice and close to the corner here so we're not wasting material because we're cheap. And then over here, this is all the different pieces you have out there on the screen right now. So maybe I want to cut this out. We gotta tell the machine that we want to cut all the way through. So you click on this here, and you're gonna say cut, and we're going to say 3/16 cut for the wood that we're using. If you're using something different, you might have to put in some different settings. That's what these are. Then the other thing we have to do is select the material. We are never going to use any of this fancy stuff. We're cheap. We are very cheap. We're at a school, so we're going to use uncertified stuff because we're uncertified. Well, you know, certifiable at least. And we're going to say 3/16 for most of the wood we're using. And bingo bango, that's going to turn that into a decimal. Don't worry, that's the correct number still. All right. Real quick video. Once that is, right now the machine's off, but once you've done those two things here, place this in the right spot, you know, nice tucked up in the corner somewhere. You're going to push that print button and go push the button on the machine and you're going to cut some stuff out. Enjoy. I'm sorry you're not in my class. Life will work out for you still, hopefully.